You are nothing but trash. That's still there. Still really deep. Alright. Okay then. Back to my... Oh god, hurry up, 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 hurry up. Ah, there's another one! Ow! Open! I don't like that. Oh, there's 3 of them. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna start on the left one. Okay. I'll go down here. Then we'll go up here. No! 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 That's not enough! Why is that not enough? Ugh, no, this is just annoying. Is there 3 or is there 4? Because there's that one. Oh god, it's already starting. Let's just... No. Take our time with it. Oh, that takes so much time to get one done. It takes so much time to get one of them done. What the hell? No, this is just annoying. Alright. Go, 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 go. Okay, that one's done. Fantastic. Down here. That one's done. Come on. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Thank you. Ah! Wow, there's trash bloody everywhere in my freaking room now. Really need to clean it up. October 23rd, 2006. There was a consulting session from Beauty Heart Student Program, so they call it the GUSP. Oh, what the fuck? That's a really big heart. Alright. At the gym today, I've seen the posters all over the school since the day they arrived. The day I arrived, I had nothing better to do than, so I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like at the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran for my room and jumped in my bed, and I don't know where a tear started to drop. But it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. They were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be insecure about their relationship, insecure like me. Deep down, I knew I want my own hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years, and I thought I was staying here at Rosa Pico with Brian preparing to leave. There's just no point of Brian hearts on the wall. God, it's like Brian's creating a storm. It's just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. I feel that. Life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for, not even a false hope. Look forward to this time A long time ago, when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change, but every day I was still just like the everyday. He was a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changed between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. And that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings. I let the fire in my heart eat through the soul in my body. I called myself a coward, but I choose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid and crawled up in bed. Oi! No. Just my imagination again. God, can I grab you? Her! Poor, do I really deserve that charity title? Am I the victim of all of this? Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over everyone left me. So why do I have to feel like I'm being chased, like someone's always watching me, like someone's always trying to judge me? How did the invite go? She in or not? Like if she's coming, dorks are climbing. Like, or can't say no to this party like this. Sweet time to give her the drama she wants so bad. November 2nd. I know I used to have this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but she's just unstable. Wasn't even past the first class when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle. Heard her shouting something like, "I'm done doing shit for you," before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted towards me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Well, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle Francis, but he was gone too. I come to think of it, I rarely saw them hang out recently, but I don't know how things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though he hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said never mind and walked away. What was that about? Did he mean again? Calling him in the middle of the night without reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? It's because of her the moment she came into our lives, what little I had to endure to crumble. Only bad changes happen to my life, no matter how long I try to protect it. A cute city girl just asking to become an outsider there. That was all she was to me. That was all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know from B's face he was making her smile. He was another smile taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I was hit with at that moment. A change was happening. I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like me either. Didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some entries and sent them to me in her game. She wanted everyone to join her twisted and childish game. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that blank on a freaking tour of the town. He had no interest in girls whatsoever. Instead, I know he's hanging out with an outsider. That moment, I got tired of doing nothing. I knew I had something to do, so I gave Stacy an idea. It was going to be an easy spike. Her drink, get her wasted, and humiliate the shit out of her. If everyone, only then she would know her place. I could have been so simple, only be didn't get in the way. Am I Kyle? Bitches like Sam do make some people feel sorry. She did mention something about her dad in her diary, but she has some nasty daddy issues going on. Yeah. How about we show everyone how needy a bitch can be? Sounds fun, but how? Leave it to me. Just keep reading her diary once in a while. What? Hello? I Kyle? This one is, I don't even know what to describe what happens when this is fucked up. My hands are shaking and it's such a incredible milk instantly poured out profusely because her brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down, there was dozens of pictures scattered on the hall before half. All of them were pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. Her school was at the hall. I looked at the pictures that I mean in the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and lost. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him and say something, anything to him, but before starting to spinning, people started whispering like they knew what was going on. The air soon began to choke my throat. I saw what was on the floor and ran off to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There is no one to talk to. The diary had no special meaning to me, not until I read about how Brian took that B kept saying nothing was going on between them. Lies, but I was too cracked in the head to believe everything was fine. How could you? Lies. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. Doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge into our lives and start disrespecting what I could barely cope with. Stacy kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of little shit sturdy diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their Colton Hill trip. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned into fucking nothing. How could B do this to us? I'm definitely Kyle. Like, half this diary then turned into being like Kyle. The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something, a reminder of how I felt when I felt for B, how I felt so right and terribly wrong. Screaming into my pillow never helped with making the feelings go away. Did you find the diary yet, Stace? Babe, I think you're taking this too seriously. Did you find it or not? I think she knows I'm sneaking into her room. I can't find it anywhere. Babe, don't you think you're too obsessed with breaking them up? Now, forget it. Please, baby. Brian doesn't even like the girl. Okie dokie. November 7th. The school counselor called me today. Mr. Friends asked me the rumors are true, rumors that I have been believing, hard drawings over the school, rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And now, and what? Just because the initials are S and B, suddenly my name starts with either Sam or Brian. And guess what? Even crazier. Street Sam Holt, the daughter of the child monster, Grace Forbidden Love. How on earth did Stacy find out about Dad? Why would she do so much to fuck on it? Where the fuck is she? Is she? You know what? I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words to describe this fucked up situation. Can't believe I have to go through this again. I'm so far from home. Soon, Brian, please say something. Then oh my god, how could Sam Holt not kill herself with my dad? That was so touching to use, but that's why I voted for me. And I remember she wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence and life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith, while arrested for sexual assaulting a teenager, is beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was film the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from the payphone in the middle of the night and silently listens to his voice. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps him hidden in her locker. You know, you've seen everything with your classmates. Dad touches teenagers. How did he even get married? Maybe Sam's mom was that creep's victim. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school, but others know Brian is hers. Okay. I needed to seek her services, so she was just a disaster waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom. But I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her locker. It was a happy coincidence that he was there to see this particular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal, and Stacy's drama-filled head exploded. Whoa. Hide. What am I doing? Is this all I gotta do? Is just sit in here? Mm-hmm. Doesn't seem like it. Alrighty. Got it. Don't let the light touch you. I just... this isn't a stealth game. How? Where am I supposed to go there? I'm done watching you get the shit you've done to me. Did you really think I wouldn't find out that you've been using me to break Sam and Brian with my passing fun with her? Well, I've had my share of fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got to the point of your drawings, which other possibilities can help you enjoy your own life. And there's no Brian to get in your way. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at the college courses. What did you like the other room with those turns that way you tore her face off? You need help and don't bother calling me Stacy. washing it out of the shit you've done to me. Did you really think? Huh. Okay, so I am Kyle. Please, man. Stacy got it all wrong. It's just a misunderstanding. I was just trying to prevent Sam from getting into your head. Please, B, don't do this. Text me back. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would have never understand what I did from typical, so fucking typical. Again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. Yeah, I can put the heads in there finally. Come on. Come here. Grab the heart. Oh. Hello? Okay then. That was instantaneous. So not that way. Not that way. Hello. Yeah. You good, man? So with Brian preparing for a rematch with the Hamiltons of the Sedan, please say something. What the hell is going on? Back to some calming reading. It was an accident. I never meant to kill him. Maybe I did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened, and I called him after that. The school, from what I've heard, Brian easily got accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with notable school record worked like a charm. He's been growing the idea of leaving Rosen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help him much. Being attached to his hometown, we never got to talk about it, but seriously, Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of my impending doom. They were all saying, "Oh, see, you're gonna die alone here." Maybe I knew that Bee took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for a guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature, quickly devoured by mine. Soon anger took control, and I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left, the anger stayed, it devoured me whole. Okay, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles, that I must stick needles into my body so I can forget the past for a few fucking minutes. It's just like that story Miss Lazley once told us about the shortest horror story in the world. The last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room, alone in this world. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked. No one comes in, no one goes out. I'm so tired, I just want it to end. Let's just wake up, let's just open the door. I don't care who is waiting for me. But what about my diary, the one I've been keeping to remind myself of how I am a victim of everything that's happened? I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question, should I keep it? Yes. Fuck it, I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting go of anything ever again. Can we turn on the light? Ah. Okay then. Nice. Oh, that was a game. That was. So at first you thought you were playing Sam, and then you end up playing Kyle, and then everything kind of from there just goes like, whoa, what's going on? So it's kind of an interesting kind of style. Definitely good. I enjoyed it though. Definitely another fantastical game. So without any further ado, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys all in that next video. Peace, everybody.